Amid the chaos and tragedy of the past 48 hours, Katya Fydorovna, Amail Kumalo, and Li Jing present their embryonic idea of a female-centric investment company to Therri Beecham.
Oh, hello ladies. Please come in. How can I help you?
Ms. Beecham, we would like to talk with you about an idea we've been discussing amongst ourselves. We admire your accomplishments and your business savvy. We would like to get your feedback on our brainstorming ideas.
As strong, extremely well-educated and now financially independent women, we wanted to do something more than be attractive decorations or support persons to men with less talent and less intelligence, who nevertheless run things in this business world.
The three of us all have abilities, access, and resources that are grossly underutilized. We want more. We want to make a difference. We not only want a seat, we want an equal voice. We want equal opportunity to develop our ideas, and an equal possibility to profit and grow from the fruits of our own labor.
Of course, I agree. That seems only right. What do you have in mind? Before we go on, can I just tell you? I just spoke with Lord Beecham, and he has asked me to organize the arrangements for each of you to return to wherever you would like to go. Of course, at no cost to you. I want to personally send my deepest condolences to you, Li Jing, on the passing of your father, and to you, Katya, on the death of Mr. Petrovich. I am truly sorry. This has been such a tragedy, all around.
Thank you, Miss Beecham. That is very much appreciated. We will take up Lord Beecham's offer, of course. That was kind of him. Please thank him for us. But what we have in mind is the next step beyond the obvious crisis at hand. Yes, precisely. We were discussing what each of us do after the funerals are done. We are all back to our respective homes, and then what? I am suddenly the new CEO of my family company. Katya is now suddenly unemployed. Amail does not really want to go back to South Africa of Botswana. It is politically unsafe for her there.
We have discussed doing something together. We all are tired of being in the background and not being at the table of power. The irony of all of this is that we were all invited here to be part of some big business investment project being presented by Lord Beecham. Although none of us girls were really here for anything other than decoration and moral support.
You know, I was invited here too. You all know that Beecham and I were married briefly years ago, and since then I have been running my family's real estate properties and the family charitable foundations. I was surprised that Tony called and invited me to his presentation too. I assumed he wanted my property development skills. Or my money. He had not told me what his big plans were either. He wanted to surprise all of us all at the last evening of his big week. Well, it did not end the way he wanted. Enough about my problems. Okay ladies, what do you have in mind? How can I help?
The ladies presented their ideas and their initial plans to form an investment company. They asked Therri if she would consider heading up the group. They made suggestions for other women who might be part of this empowering collective. Therri told them she would take up the ideas seriously and would get back with them. She told them there were legal entities that needed to be considered, and that they all needed to agree on how to organize the company and to decide on some specific areas of investment. Clearly, they wanted it to be beneficial to themselves, but also to women in general. As part of their mission statement, every project had to be managed by at least 50% women. All persons would be equally compensated, and all partners had voice and veto powers. To be continued.